So in your educational journey so far, who is someone that you really admired or looked up to?
During my time in the MSSU program or throughout my childhood while growing up?
Whoever you looked up to most.
Throughout my experience, I initially struggled to find somebody who I could really identify with as a role model because of my experience as a BIPOC first generation resident of the United States. However, throughout elementary and middle school, one man who I really learned to admire is named Anthony McLetchie because I felt I could really resonate with him. And even after my experience of going to Gallaudet and returning back home, he was a great advisor and helped me to So I went to Gallaudet for 4 years, and when I returned, he was working as a principal or superintendent at RSD, Rochester School for the Deaf. And because I came back to Rochester, it was a great opportunity to get back in contact and be in touch and have him advise me.
So you mentioned, having a hard time looking up to someone throughout your educational journey. What are some barriers that you feel you faced during your education?
As a deaf person or in general?
Whatever you would like to share.
So as a deaf person, obviously I've gone through some struggles that are common throughout the community. And as a first generation person born in Canada, I did struggle to integrate my home culture with the culture at my high school, especially while taking AP classes. Luckily, the interpreters were pretty good, and they were all very understanding of my experiences as a deaf man throughout high school, even when faced with challenging classes.
Do you have any specific moment in your education that really resonated with you and was a positive experience?
One example of a very positive growth experience throughout my educational journey is the fact that I consistently enrolled in the challenging advanced classes, and my professors always commended my efforts, especially after meeting both of my parents, whom are deaf and language deprived, which helps to show my discipline in achieving academic accomplishments.
So outside of education, what are some other hobbies that you have or things you like to do?
Personally, I love to hike. I love to explore different breweries around town. I like to snowboard. I like to and I love to watch movies and shows, sometimes on Netflix.
Switch.